And being 60 years old.
Okay, you keep saying that.
A little louder for the people in the back. Being 60 years old. You interrupted me, so I had to say it again.
Okay, 3 times now. I truly do feel like my younger self. And I can feel my core. It's amazing to me that when you feel lighter, you just feel like you're more in tune to your body and yourself and your core.
Hello honeys, it's Emmie and Healthy Mummy.
Hi guys.
If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Emmie. I'm a nutritionist and the creator of the Slim on Starch program, an 8-week program where you work with me, a nutrition coach and a mindset coach, so that you can lose weight on a starch-based diet. And Mom has been doing a crash course of it. She's been doing a crash course of the Slim on Starch program, and so that is why we were filming this video. So today's video is a what I eat in a day video. Make sure that you hit subscribe if you want to see more in the Healthy Mummy series. And we're gonna be showing you everything that she is eating in a day. So Mom has been on this diet. It's been about 3 weeks that you've been doing Slim on Starch.
Yep.
And she comes from a background of already eating a very healthy vegan diet for about 5 years. And you came to me the other day and she says it's been 3 weeks. She goes, I must have lost 15 pounds by now.
Easy.
It probably has been 15 pounds because she didn't even have 15 pounds to lose. She would disappear if she lost 15 pounds. But I want to talk about that because I think that really signifies a feeling that a lot of people search for, especially she's 60 years old. So especially at that age when you have that post-menopause just sort of heaviness, what is it that made you just blurt out and say, I must have lost 15 pounds?
Because I truly do feel like my younger self. And I can feel my core. It's amazing to me that when you feel lighter, you just feel like you're more in tune to your body and yourself and your core.
Very well said. I think that often, especially when women go through this post-menopause and the weight gain, the hormones that come with it, they feel so disconnected from their body and the heaviness.
Yeah.
It's not just a heaviness physically, but it's mentally as well.
Yeah.
And when you let go of that, you have that lightness and you have the ability, you have the mental space to enjoy your life, especially at your age, because you've worked your entire life.
Right.
And now finally you get to slow down.
Yeah.
And a lot of people get to this point and they can't enjoy it because
Right.
they're sick, overweight, worried about their body or whatever it is. So kudos to you.
Thanks to you.
So today we're going to be going over a full day of eating and what she's been eating in a day. What do you think have been your biggest, you haven't gone through the whole program yet.
Right.
But what have your biggest takeaways been thus far?
The difference between hunger and appetite, that's been huge for me.
What were you doing before, perhaps, that you're not doing anymore?
I am no longer feeding a feeling with a bad choice of food.
I often ask people to consider, what is it that you're truly hungry for? Because if you eat a Slim on Starch meal and you are still craving a certain food, that shows me if you've fulfilled biological hunger, there's something else that you're looking to fulfill that's probably not going to be found in a potato or a banana or a bowl of oatmeal.
And I do find now that I feel so much lighter, I don't have those feelings much any longer.
And I say to people, please just hold on.
Yeah.
Just hold on for about 3 weeks, maybe 28 days. Hold on and it's going to feel different.
Yeah, have faith and be patient. Just for a little while. It doesn't take long.
And being 60 years old.
Okay, you keep saying that.
A little louder for the people in the back. Being 60 years old. You interrupted me, so I had to say it again.
Okay, 3 times now.
How did you teach yourself new habits?
Right. Well, I sort of put you in the driver's seat, and I trust you. And I know that you've had so much success with so many people that there had to be. I can't be any different than anybody else. There had to be something to it.
Thank you for saying that. She sat down, she goes, what are we talking
Yeah,
about? We did not
100%
plan this out at all. But it's just, thank you for saying that, because we so often suffer from magical unicorn syndrome where we think I'm the magical unicorn. And people will say, Emmie, I have been watching your videos for years and I just thought it's so great for all these people that she works with and like it's so awesome that it works for them, but it's not going to work for me. Like, either there's a belief that you've broken your metabolism from all these years of dieting and your hormones are off, or just sort of not believing in yourself that you have the ability to do it.
Yeah.
And that's why I say, if we want to go fast, go alone. If we want to go far, go together.
Yeah.
Because you can't do it alone.
Right.
You hadn't done it alone.
Right. No. And I thought that I could. And there's no way that it cannot work.
Right. And you're living proof of it.
Right.
So let's get into what she eats in a day.
Okay.
Good morning.
Morning.
It's time for Zucky. What are we doing, Mom?
Oatmeal, quick oats, mixed with some flaxseed and cinnamon. 1 cup water, and just let it sit for a little while.
Okay, so this is a jar filled with quick oats, and then how much flaxseed do you put in when you make this mixture?
I would say maybe 1/4 cup.
So you just kind of eyeball it?
Yeah.
And then put in some cinnamon so that it's all good to go in there?
Yep.
And then you're putting in?
Well, I used to put a cup of soy milk, but now I just put a cup of water. And now I go on a walk, and when I come back, I put some blueberries and some carrots.
Ooh. How long do you walk for?
1 hour, 3 miles.
What do you listen to?
I listen to podcasts. Right now I'm listening to The Making of Outlander.
Do you listen to my podcast?
Yes, I do.
Are you lying?
Yes, I am.
1 hour later.
How was your walk?
It was good.
How was not listening to my podcast? Okay, so what are we doing now?
All right, so I don't have any fresh blueberries today, just frozen. Shredded carrots, so much easier. Those on.
You usually do the frozen blueberries.
Yeah,
But this is
usually.
the best move. It's so much more economical.
Yeah.
And they're actually fresher. Frozen fruits are picked when they're truly ripe.
Yeah.
Whereas it's very rare to get something like berries at the grocery store. You really have to hit the jackpot in
Yeah.
terms of timing for them.
Agreed.
And it's quite stressful. So I'm on team blueberries. Is there any reason why you got organic, Mom?
No, but in COVID, it's hard to find frozen fruit. So I just grab whatever I see, when I see it.
So how long are you putting these in the microwave for?
30 seconds.
The oats with the water and the carrots. Now here's a question for you, Mom.
What?
You went from doing soy milk to doing water.
Yep.
Tell us about that.
At first it was difficult, I'm not going to lie, because I craved it. But after a few weeks, the thought of putting soy milk in makes me think it's too rich. So right now I like the lightness of just the water. More blueberries.
That's not a beautiful sight.
And that's brekkie.
So what time is it right now?
It is 10:13.
Do you usually eat at this time?
I do. I no longer eat breakfast the minute I get up like I used to.
What made you stop eating breakfast right when you woke up after doing it for 60 years?
Well, I watched that Hunger and Fullness episode on the Slim on Starch program and realized that that was what was going on. And I also learned to differentiate between hunger and, craving.
Hunger versus appetite.
Yes, yes.
All right, so it's time for lunch. So Mom has prepped all of this stuff. Mom, what is going on here? What have you prepped and how have you prepped it?
These are just potatoes that I boiled, new baby potatoes. This is brown rice, and after I cooked it, I just mixed in with tamari. These are mushrooms that I just steamed in water and seasoned with garlic, pepper, and onion salt. Same with the broccoli, Brussels sprouts, zucchini, and then the tofu, I pressed it so it was dry, and I mixed it with barbecue sauce by,
Dylan.
Yep.
Well, your world.
yep, and just baked it.
Awesome. How long did you bake it for and at what
I
temperature?
baked it at 350 for about 40 minutes.
And did you put it on parchment paper?
I did.
Okay, so let's go ahead and let's make up a bowl. How long will this food prep last you, do you think, Mom?
Probably, I made them all at different times. I found that it's been a little easier for me, so I just did these this morning, all 4 of these this morning. This I had, there's nothing to those. And this I had. So it seems like every 3 days I just add to it.
Okay.
That's what seems to be working for me. Okay, that's good, and I'll just pop that in the microwave. Maybe put some nutritional yeast on there.
Bada bing, bada bang.
I'm good to go. I'm really looking forward to it.
So here we have the full lunch bowl. Mom, how long do you think this will last you? How long do you think this will keep you full for?
Oh, until 6 o'clock.
Oh, really?
Yeah, until supper.
Yeah, you won't need a snack. This fills you up for that long.
Yeah, and if I do, I can just grab a couple of potatoes from the fridge or something. Yeah, a cup of tea.
Yeah, something that we talk about in the program is if you feel like you need to snack, you can have what we call a mini meal. Instead of a snack, just have some more of this in a smaller amount. Wow, look at all this produce from the garden. Oh, I didn't see you there. Time for supper. All right, Mom, what did you do? Oh, it's nice and warm. What's going on here?
Arborio rice, seasoned with
Liquid aminos.
Liquid aminos, thank you. Mushrooms, tomatoes from the garden, spinach and kale sauteed in water, broccoli.
There's beans in here somewhere?
Yeah, just a few.
This is a nice big bowl. You can't really see, but it's really heavy. Okay, so you have the liquid aminos to season the rice.
Yep.
The mushrooms, it smells so good, are water sauteed.
Yep.
Water sauteed. Did you put any spices or anything on them?
Garlic, onion, salt, and pepper.
Okay, and then a weapon of mass destruction. Nutritional yeast.
The nooch.
The nooch. So this gives it a cheesy flavor. It's also, for those of you that are concerned with protein, there's a really good amount of protein in there. And there we go, it's time for supper. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Mwah.